It's 13 Reasons Why, episode 5 of season 2. At least I think it is. I hope it is, because that's the one I'm watching. So if I'm watching one I've already seen, so be it. And if it's skipping over one, I don't care. Last time was Marcus. Marcus is one of the least interesting characters in the show, I think. His story in season 1 was blah. His explanation for the story, the extra detail we get on the story makes it even worse for him. It was like a bet or something? Like, what? And then on the stand, he throws in the accusation or the insinuation that Hannah was into Bryce. Trying to hook up with Bryce. Trying to use Marcus to get to Bryce. So, Marcus may eventually have to become a decent human being. Because right now he's not. And I don't like him. Alex has all the tapes. Alex has listened to all the tapes by now. Easy. First time round, Alex listened to all of them overnight. Second time round, he'll listen to them even faster. Because he's so desperate to find out what's on them. Yeah, a lot of different stuff happened in that last episode. And I don't know who's up next. Sherry took care of... that's not a good... She looked after Justin when he was going through withdrawal. She was there with him to stop him from doing anything crazy, going out and getting more drugs somehow, stealing everything in Clay's house in order to sell it to get drugs. So she's good. Mr. Porter is still doing as much as he can. Jackie still exists in the show. Is she gonna change my mind about her? I don't think so. Thankfully she wasn't in it much. It's not, as much as you might think, it's not fair for me to judge Jackie based on that one act. Didn't really like her before anyway. Take that entire bit where she washes the blood out of the clothes, and just have all the other scenes. I still wouldn't be interested in her story at all. And maybe we're not supposed to, but Hannah's mother is extremely interesting. Her story I can get along with. Her emotion I can feel. Jackie's sort of second-hand emotion, just annoying. Zach, still trying to do the right thing. Still trying to play both sides a little bit. Bryce is still trying to keep him close. Hey, you know that test you're going to take? Here's the answers, buddy. Or the questions. I don't know. Either is fine. I got your back. Don't forget, I'm always here for you. Yeah. And Bryce, I want to see Bryce. Bryce isn't going to get called to the stand for a while, but I want to see him on that stand. I want to see what the lawyers say. I wonder how he... I think it would be easy to get him to admit something he shouldn't admit on the stand, because his brain is so... You know? He's grown up in this world where he can do anything at all. It doesn't matter. It's Bryce's world. So, yeah. If I was his lawyer, I'd be advising, don't go on the stand, don't say anything, plead the fifth, never speak, Bryce. Thank you. Yeah. So curious how Alex will change now that he's heard everything. Will he have more flashes to stuff that we don't know? I don't know. Will Tyler build a bomb and blow up the school? So far, he's in prankster mode. But it's a step. He can fire bullets. Teaching his buddy to shoot as well. Yeah, that story cannot end with anywhere but with disaster. It's my prediction. There are dogs in the background, which is a good indication for me to start the episode, because they're like, we've heard all this before. Could you just get on with it? Yap, 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 yap. So I'm going to get onto it. It's episode 5, season 2. Let's go. Paint or blood?
A work of art is only good
Paint.
if it arises from necessity.
Who's this, Ryan?
Right.
Alright.
Is Ryan on his way to the courthouse? Mr. Porter, is your car okay?
And it's a dangerous thing when there's so
Nope,
much
it's
going
not.
on inside you.
Honey, you forgot your lunch.
Yeah, thanks. Just
I'll be right there.
Okay.
don't look at our car, honey. There's a message attached to a rock. It says, mind your own damn business. Know your place. Nice. That's just gonna rile him up. That's not gonna stop him.
I'm passing out at exactly 4:30 today.
It's the most romantic couple in the show.
My parents want to meet you.
They do? That's so cool.
This is
My dad just
a funny contrast between Clay and Sky and
I'm always talking about you.
Bryce and Chloe.
I'm so excited.
How can you not trust that little sleeping angel?
He can hear you, Hannah, in his drug-fueled coma.
What the fuck are you looking at?
God, was there anyone in your class this Hannah wasn't involved with?
What are you talking about, Mom?
Every day there's another boy in this story.
Now it's Bryce,
Surprising.
Marcus, Bryce, you, Clay,
I will just all over for you tomorrow.
Courtney.
Your mom started to think you're avoiding us.
Avoiding? No. I've just got a lot going on.
Just running a shower and
Meal in your room, kiddo.
having breakfast at the same time.
The shower?
Yeah.
Yeah, just,
Yeah, that's my,
just heating
I
the
just
water
figured I'd
up.
grab some food while I let it heat up.
Yeah, that new tankless heater takes a...
So, yeah.
Justin, this isn't awkward at all.
What the fuck? Yeah, Dad. Plenty hot. Water heater's totally working.
Only on TV, only on TV.
Can you pass me some more shampoo?
Need to be sympathetic, Olivia.
Oh, it's my favorite character. Ooh, look who turned up.
Well, I'll give you a minute.
Thanks, Jackie. Could you give us a f***ing year and get the hell out of our lives?
I want to be here with you. I'm sorry I haven't been.
Things that you'll hear, we have no idea.
I'll learn.
Good, good.
I don't know. It's definitely not the pool house. I could ask one of the guys. No.
Subtly?
You stay here until you're clean.
Concern over the poem's suicidal contents?
The poem was read aloud in Mrs. Cusick's class.
Yeah.
That's about it. Nope, no one took it seriously.
Yep, see?
But then again, they rarely do.
Ooh. I think Tyler should do something with his hair, maybe?
Mr. Downs, my office, now.
I see you're going through a punk phase. Have you considered disco?
I think you know why you're here.
Something to do with an explosion? Oh, pictures?
Wait, that's what this is about?
You took the pictures.
He thought it was about that.
Yeah.
So do we know who might be doing this to Jessica then?
There's a
Same person who smashed my camera. Did anyone ever find them?
Tyler has been getting shit on pretty much the entire show. And yeah, sure, he's a bit of a creep with his camera, but...
Like you're...
Hey, Alex.
That shit.
You listened to everything yet?
I gotta listen to these again.
He's gonna go to Tyler's house and throw rocks.
I keep listening to mine over and over again because it doesn't make sense. It's like I'm missing something.
It seems like nothing until the hurricane hits. Is that why you did it, Alex?
This is affecting Alex a lot. Like it affected him the first time. When he threw himself in the pool.
Ryan, isn't it true that you worked with Hannah on many of her other poems?
A few. We hung out for a week.
Do you recognize these?
Similar themes.
Would you read this poem for the court, please?
Two roads diverged in the yellow wood. Hannah liked to plagiarize her poetry.
I have been banished from the garden, and yet I want another bite.
Justin Foley? Shut up. He's your forbidden fruit?
No, he's not. Like, we just text sometimes.
Oh, you text. You said yourself he ruined you.
I know.
Justin's not that bad of a guy, though. We know that now.
And do you know who this poem is about, Ryan?
Justin Bieber, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, that Ryan's a fucking tool. Worst kind of gay.
What are we gonna do about Ryan?
And if you ever want to fuck with him, there's an app for that.
Here we go. In season 1, it was Clay messing with everybody on the tapes. Season 2, this gang.
Besides, you get people looking for you on both sides of the law.
Since when is Tony Padilla afraid of shit like that?
Since he's on probation for beating the hell out of somebody.
Holy shit. You are scared. Why?
Gonna open up about it?
My brothers and I, we beat this guy up. Now I'm on probation.
Okay.
If I get seen with you, that means number 3. That means I do time.
Shit.
I listened to the tapes. Clay finally gave them to me.
Jesus.
And you're still okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
And holy shit, there it is.
We gotta find that room.
Who's the poem about, Ryan?
Justin Foley?
Did she maintain personal contact with Justin Foley?
I don't know.
How's Ryan supposed to know? Justin gonna be here? He sure is.
Look, I said I was sorry. Yeah, I've been saying it for months.
Texting it,
Okay.
mostly.
Well,
And here he is saying it. Okay.
Why, hello, Justin.
Get out of here, Ryan.
hey,
We're having a moment.
What's up?
He just showed up. I didn't ask him to. Okay, I know. Leave me alone.
Cleanse him, Hannah, cleanse. Cleanse. What they did to her and what you're doing to her,
No
right?
further questions.
Oh, she's had enough. I don't want to speak to Ryan anymore.
no.
Keep your eye on him, Tony.
It's so nice out.
Tie a rope
Some
to him.
fresh air, some...
Does that car look familiar to you? They go to our school, so you got your wish. Everybody's gonna know you're back.
Oh. Secret's out.
That was a lot to take.
Well, today was a good day.
You gonna keep
Yeah,
coming?
Much worse, believe me.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, he's gonna come back.
It's nice seeing you two together.
Shut up.
It's easy to fall into old patterns, to rely on someone who has proven unreliable.
I've moved on.
Plus, he's seeing some chick 20 years younger now. I don't know. We don't know what's going on with him. But Jackie warning her about her ex-husband or her current husband? Shut up, Jackie.
I don't understand why people love people who aren't good for them.
I don't know what to tell you.
Because it's
we
exciting?
Don't choose who we fall for.
It's different. It's not safe and boring like you, Clay. Although Clay is not safe or boring. He's deeply traumatized and psychologically unsound. A ball of anxiety and... Jeez. He's got a second family already. That was quick.
You think he came back to testify?
Fuck if I know.
Okay, so that group knows that Justin is back.
Got your back, brother.
Rose for life. You stop looking at me.
Thanks, ladies.
Don't trust that guy.
I have to go home and change for dinner with Bryce's
Bryce.
parents.
You remember Bryce,
I have no
don't
idea what I'm
you?
gonna wear.
He's such a great guy.
Yeah. We'll find you a man, okay? You just have to let me help you. I mean it. I kind of pride myself on...
The last thing I need in my life right now is some fucking guy. The fact that you keep like offering that means you're just as fucking clueless as I thought.
That's the best case scenario with Chloe, that she's clueless.
I was friends with Hannah, and I let her down, and I'm sorry. I just wanted to come by and say that what they're doing to her is bullshit.
Thank you. I wish I didn't need people to tell me that I'm good or that they like me, but I do.
That's great stuff.
Enough writing about my emotions. Can we just eat them?
We can totally eat them.
That picture is totally fake, dude.
Chloe's a great girl. Very pretty.
She's got a brain, too. Her grades are better than mine.
Can we use her in court?
She's loyal.
Is she loyal? She's totally loyal.
It's important.
Don't let Jessica talk to her anymore.
Thanks, Dad.
He's so sweet to me, like, all the time.
We have, like, sex everywhere. You know, over there, over here. Did he do that to you?
Cheerleading, full contact sport.
Porter talked to her, and now she's seeing demons everywhere?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Jessica and I kissed yesterday.
Seriously?
High five, dude.
That's great.
Yeah, well, but then she freaked out on me.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense that she would freak out.
And you know what's the most fucked up? It's when we kissed, I couldn't even feel anything. Down there.
Oh.
I was just numb.
Have you considered... It's my theory that he's gay from the first time I saw him.
Honestly, just gotta find the right girl.
Now I'm even more convinced.
And I guess I know how she feels.
Nope, the asshole table. That's what they were doing. That's what... It's all making sense now. They're just messing with him. Hey, at least you didn't get an explosion all over you.
How'd it go today?
Hey, Tony.
Not great, actually. What about...
Tony's swooping in to make him feel better.
You want to join us?
Us?
Caleb, Ryan, Caleb.
Caleb is the new Brad.
For the longest time, nothing was the same.
Is this the group?
I slept.
Took you long enough.
Oh yeah, it's that girl from
How did you know?
episode 2.
I didn't. It worked, didn't it?
New friends.
What?
What's that, Mom? I'm an asshole now?
That's, some music.
It's punk.
The mother should know what that is. I mean, she was of that era, right? She shouldn't be clueless to it.
What are they so angry about?
Everything.
Just like me, Mom. She's worried about him.
That he saw you and your friend Cyrus shooting guns.
Oh, wait, does he mean...
BB guns.
Does he mean Cyrus's BB gun?
Still, you know how I feel about guns of any kind.
Yeah, no, I do.
Don't stay up too late.
I won't.
Tyler, get a lock for your room.
Bye. Love you.
She's another one of those mothers who just... Ooh.
I think there's something wrong with your camera.
Are you a minor?
You like this?
Do you,
Yeah,
Alex?
I do like that.
Do you?
Fuck!
Nope, not working.
Damn it.
I talked to Tony. She doesn't want me here, does she?
She'll change her mind. She kept your postcard.
That's how he found you.
It's how we found you. She kept...
I really did love her.
So stay.
Hey, is the other guy here?
Kevin Porter,
Because
guidance counselor.
Who the fuck are you?
oh, this guy.
Are you gonna give me detention?
Oh, Mr. Porter's about to get fired and punched. That's dismissal.
You're going through.
Principal was just looking for a reason to get rid of him. That was episode 5 of 13 Reasons Why. There's a lot of noise going on around me, so apologies if that got in the into the reaction. People just like they're knocking. You probably don't hear it as much as I do, which is fine. Whenever other reactors are apologizing for noise, I'm like, I barely hear it. What are you talking about? Stop talking about the noise and get to the episode. So, getting to the episode, this was all about Ryan. Ryan was one of the... I won't say the least responsible people in season 1. Just kind of releasing her poetry. His action was the least... One of the lesser slights against her. Maybe he had his own selfish reasons for releasing the poem. Maybe he did want to, let Hannah's talent, express itself. Maybe he felt she needed that sort of push that he gave. But he did step over the line. But at the same time, it wasn't that bad. And in this episode, we get to see even more of that. We get to see more scenes from season 1 that we never saw. We get to see stuff with Justin that we didn't know happened. Like, I think from our perspective in season 1, she had that first initial thing with Justin, and then they were not talking between that night and the party night. But here we see that they did continue. Justin immediately, or soon afterwards, apologized. He kept apologizing, and eventually they started talking, and then even apologized in real life. So that's stuff we didn't know. Stuff that was written in afterwards. And yeah, that's interesting. Alex is interesting. I've been keeping off. When I first saw Alex, I was like, hey, could be gay. Just got this vibe from him. And I was convinced, I was like, if he's not gay, the actor playing him must be gay. There must be something setting that off. But then he hooked up with Jessica, and he makes these lists, and, you know, we're trying to, you know, so I kind of ignored it. Just went with it. Went with what the show was telling me. Then at the start of this season, I was like with, hey, him and Tyler are very friendly. Maybe something will happen there. Just joking around with it. Then he had that sweet episode with Jessica again. It's like, oh, okay. We just go with what the show was telling me. This episode in particular, his thing isn't working. He's even trying it with, you know, online cam girls. Nothing's working. So at the back of my head, it's like, you know, that's that theory again, just still going off in your head. I've been keeping that out of the YouTube edits, all mention of it, because I don't want anybody commenting if they know. So I've deliberately kept all those suspicions out of the YouTube edits and only included them on Patreon because I trust Patreon people not to say anything about it. And that's the way it's going to be until they reveal he either is or isn't. Until his junk starts working. Then I could be more open about what I've been thinking. But it is kind of funny. It is kind of funny. Zach, I think Zach's up next. I think there was a mention of that. That'll be interesting. I like Zach. I liked Zach's story in the first season. And I think we're going to learn more about Zach and what happened with his dad. Next episode, we're going to learn about just how much he has Bryce's back. That's very fascinating to me. Much more he's a much more nuanced and fascinating character than either politician Marcus or gay Ryan. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Meanwhile, Tyler is still going down his anarchy punk rabbit hole. This time, bit tame. Set Ryan up with a date. Date doesn't show. It was all just a... told you that picture was fake, right? So... yeah, just it was kind of a step down from the Marcus explosion. The fact that there was explosives at all, you know, is the problem. He did lie to his mother about the gun. So I'm still worried about where the story is going to go. The t-shirts are kind of funny. But it's funny seeing Tyler wearing them. He isn't that guy yet. He's trying to be, but he isn't. I don't know. I don't think it's innate within him to be a sort of fuck the system sort of person, even though he's been trodden on, you know? You can see that he could reach that place. Yeah. So Justin's disappeared. Who knows where he could be, or what he's going to do. Hopefully he doesn't relapse. In real life, I would say that he would immediately relapse. He would immediately try and find heroin. But in this show, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what On TV, I'm not sure. And we saw Bryce inviting Chloe to his home for dinner. Total contrast to Clay and Sky. Sky inviting herself. And Bryce's dad is very... Bryce's mother, concerned that her son is a bad guy. Bryce's dad, making sure that Chloe is loyal. Such a difference there. And although we've only seen a couple of scenes with Bryce's dad, you can feel that presence. You can kind of see where Bryce gets it from. So, yeah, I'm hoping to see more of those two. Yeah. Anyway, that was episode 4. Episode 5. Next is episode 6. I was like, how many episodes are there? There's 13. Of course there's 13. So I'll see you back here next week for episode 6, which I think will be Zach. Maybe it won't be Zach. Maybe it'll be somebody else. But get Jackie on the stand. Get her to admit lots of shit. Maybe she never went through anything at all. Maybe she's just attracted to grief. She gets off on being there for somebody, and I'm so cruel to Jackie. Anyway, see you next week.